From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. Now at 9, tragedy under the boardwalk. A man is killed and several businesses are damaged when a fire rips through a popular pier. How lawmakers are now working to address a familiar problem there in Atlantic City.
And it's Broad Street against Broadway. The Sixers, they get ready to play the Knicks tonight in New York in round 1 of the playoffs. And
we are flying high this morning for World Circus Day. We are live with a preview of all the excitement taking place in our area.
And taking a live look now at Spring Garden. A few scattered showers this morning, but the good news is the sun, it will return this afternoon.
Today is Saturday, April 20th. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jan Carabeo.
And I'm Howard Monroe. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Let's get right on over to meteorologist Tammie Souza with a look at your next weather forecast. Good morning to you, Tam.
Hey, Tam. Well, good morning to both of you. Yeah, we're starting to see that rain move completely out of the area. We've got clouds, but there are breaks in the cloud cover not too far away. So let's take it to perhaps how about the Ben Franklin Bridge, looking back at the city. You can see that the roads are still a little bit wet, so take it easy out there. The showers are gone in Philadelphia, but we do have the cloud cover hanging on. It's 54 in Philadelphia. Trenton, you're still looking at some showers. 56 in Reading with some sunshine starting to break through, so some filtered sunshine. 53 in Allentown, 51 in Atlantic City, and 46 in the Poconos. Here's what's going on with the sweeping radar. All of that shower activity is moving off to the north and the east, so really we're only looking at showers in central Burlington County, on up toward Trenton, out toward Stafford and Toms River, and for the most part they'll be out of here in the next hour or so. As far as those breaks in the cloud cover, look at that. You can already see some of that clearing off to the north and the west. Some of it is high filtered cloud cover. It's not that thicker cloud cover we're seeing in Philadelphia. So all of this will break up and we'll get that beautiful sunshine in here this afternoon with a few clouds here and there. We're going to get all the way up to 69 degrees as well. So finally out of the 50s like the last couple of days and above average into the upper 60s. 40 out there for tonight. It'll be a clear and crisp one, and it'll even be colder up in the Poconos and upper Lehigh Valley where you could actually see a little frost tomorrow morning. 58 for tomorrow, so much colder once again. We'll talk about this dip in temperatures and we'll talk about your work week ahead when I come back. Howard?
All right, thank you, Tammie. Business owners in Atlantic City will spend the weekend adjusting their summer strategy. This is after a man was killed in a fire Thursday night underneath Central Pier in Atlantic City. An arcade and several other businesses were damaged in that fire. Investigators say the 3-alarm fire was started by a campfire lit under the pier near a homeless encampment. Atlantic City officials tell us public works crews are removing debris from homeless encampments on a daily basis.
We dedicated a whole homeless division under the Health and Human Service Department, equipped with 3 counselors, a drug and alcohol specialist.
The arcade manager says there's significant damage to the business. With Memorial Day now just over a month away, there are concerns the recovery will have a huge impact on the arcade's busiest time of the year.
Meantime, Voorhees Town Center is closed this weekend after a fire inside the mall. That fire started near the food court around 5:30 yesterday. Due to thick smoke there, that mall had to be evacuated. Fortunately, though, no one was hurt. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
A former Philadelphia police officer has pleaded guilty to 3rd-degree murder 2 years after he shot and killed a 12-year-old boy. TJ Siderio was killed after a chase in South Philadelphia in March of 2022. Police said the boy fired a gun at officers who were in an unmarked car. That was when Edsal Mendoza chased the boy. Mendoza was fired from the department a week after that shooting. Prosecutors said Mendoza knew the boy tossed the gun, but shot him at point-blank range. Mendoza is scheduled to be sentenced July 22nd. He is facing up to 40 years in prison. TJ Siderio's family is suing the city and Mendoza for wrongful death.
Opening statements are set to start on Monday in former President Donald Trump's criminal hush money trial. But yesterday, the focus shifted to a disturbing scene outside of the courthouse. CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn has the details.
As former President Trump left the courtroom Friday, he again railed against the case and the judge overseeing it.
This is really a concerted witch hunt. Very simple. Everything you heard in there, this is a witch hunt by numerous judges, Democrat judges.
An appeals court judge Friday denied a request by Trump's attorneys to halt the trial as they seek to move the case outside of New York City. The jury set to hear the case includes a teacher, an investment banker, and a corporate lawyer. The assigned foreperson is originally from Ireland. 6 alternates are also on the panel in case jurors are dismissed.
What kind of pressure are these jurors under? The jurors are under much more pressure than a, quote, typical case. The jurors understand that they're weighing in on not just the facts presented to them in the law, but a historic decision.
Outside the courthouse in a park near where media from around the world is gathered, a 37-year-old man from Florida set himself on fire. Authorities said he threw pamphlets in the air before dousing himself with accelerant.
The pamphlets seem to be propaganda-based, almost like a conspiracy theory type of pamphlet.
The man was rushed to a hospital where he later died. Police say the incident did not appear to have anything to do with the trial, but has prompted them to reconsider security.
With the magnitude of what's going on around right here, we'll reassess our security with our federal partners.
The trial is set to begin Monday. Legal experts say opening arguments could take several days. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Here come the Philadelphia 76ers.
The Sixers, they open their first round playoff series in New York against Jalen Brunson and the Knicks tonight at 6 o'clock.
First got in the league, he was just like scoring, and you really didn't know, what he was capable of because he was playing with Luka. So he never really took off how he is right now. But now, man, he has the full platter. He got everything, and he's added getting to the line at a great rate. So we definitely got to find a way to not keep him on the line and guard without fouling.
He's a superstar in this league, and we got to get our guys ready to guard him for sure.
Brunson's jersey is retired by Villanova. His dad, Rick, played at Temple. So the Brunson family, they got a lot of ties with Philadelphia.
All right, today is World Circus Day. The Philadelphia School of Circus Arts is celebrating by sharing the exciting world of circus arts and culture.
CBS News Philadelphia's Ross DiMattei is joining us live now from that school up there in Mount Airy. Ross, good morning to you.
Good morning, Howard and Jan, and welcome back into the Philadelphia School of Circus Arts here in Mount Airy. It's the building itself was a former church, but it's been kind of reimagined as this amazing circus school. As you can see behind me, we've got some really top-notch performers. If you were watching a couple hours ago, we had the instructors and adults that were performing for us, and they were so talented. You can see now that they've been replaced by the younger performers, if you will, some of the kids. And joining me live now, Josh Mosier, one of the instructors here, an adult, but also an instructor of these kids. And I know that youth education is a big part of what you guys do. Talk to me about the age range of kids that you guys teach and why that's so important to the mission here.
Yeah, we teach kids of all ages. Our youngest classes start at 4, our TOTS classes, all the way up to 18, so even our high school participants can join us. Yeah.
And what is it about the kids that makes them so eager to take part in these circus skills?
I think just because it's really different from a lot of other things that you see. It's not a traditional organized sport. There's a lot of flexibility in terms of expressing yourself as an individual. You get to move around and just be super active because, most kids don't like to sit around and just kind of chill out. They like to be moving and antsy. So this gives them an outlet to just be really expressive while also really physically active.
I feel like it's an easy pitch for parents too, who maybe have kids that are bouncing off the walls all the time and climbing all over the furniture. Do you run into that a lot? What do you say to those parents who are like, I got this kid with all this energy. Is this the right place for them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Kids, the more energy, the better. We'll try and tucker them out here and just channel that energy into something constructive and again, very expressive and individualized.
I love it, and they're just blowing me away with their abilities. I mean, this kid over here on the ball has been jumping rope while on top of the ball. They're showing off all the different skills that you guys were doing earlier this morning. How hard is it? How long does it take them to get some of these skills to the point where they're able to perform them on their own?
Oh, still many, many hours of practice. A lot of our youth troopers have been at this, again, since they were 4, 5, 6. So it does still take a lot of time and effort and just perseverance and patience with yourself for sure to get these skills.
Yeah, clearly they're getting some top-notch instruction too. All right, finally, it is World Circus Day, so you guys are having this festival today.
Yes.
I know the kids are going to be performing at noon. What else can people look forward to if they stop by today?
Yeah, so a lot of different workshops and opportunities to try out circus for yourself. We'll have a plethora of coaches here teaching different disciplines, multiple apparatuses. So we really wanted to try and provide an opportunity for the community to get a little taste of all things circus that we do here in celebration of World Circus Day.
That's what it's all about today. And also the adult instructors, the most talented, if you will, they're going to be performing at 8 o'clock tonight. So that's the show you don't want to miss. You kind of pay whatever you feel is appropriate, and then you can take part in what is World Circus Day. Should be an exciting day, guys. I'll send it back to you.
Ross, you asked Josh there about, parents and energy. Ask him, there could be some parents at home right now whose children may be a little hesitant. Ask them what those parents should do.
Absolutely. So my anchor Howard was curious for the parents who maybe have kids who are a little hesitant about wanting to do something that can appear a little bit scary. How do you convince them?
So, I mean, we definitely start with the fundamentals and a lot of spotting, a lot of safety. We have plenty of crash pads here. You know, safety first is definitely our #1 rule. So it's just providing the opportunity to try this, you know, difficult and sometimes dangerous activities, but in a safe way with, you know, proper training adults and safety measures.
Safety first, and then you instill that confidence as you go, guys. Yes. Sounds like a good approach to me, unless you're a scared adult like maybe myself. So we'll stand on the sidelines and leave it to the experts.
You kind of just walked into that. So listen to your coaches over there. Listen to Josh. I know you haven't done anything yet, but you still got one more hit to go.
That's right. I'm building up the confidence, guys. We'll see if maybe I can pull off something as beautiful as my photographer Kyle did earlier this morning. That's what we're working towards.
Jumping through the scene,
I think Ross had a feeling where we were going with that
I think
one.
so. I think so. All right, Ross.
Still time.
Very intuitive, that Ross DiMattei.
All right, thanks,
Ross, thank you very much.